Yo, 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 what's happening? What's happening? Bird, what's the deal, my guy? What you been up to, buddy?
Man, you know what time it is. It's that time again. It's Friday. So you know what that means, man.
Yes, sir. It's this Friday night Fight or Flight Smackdown review. What's up to everybody? We appreciate all y'all for tuning in. It's your boy FTW Rock. We got your boy Bird over there, man. Y'all already know what time it is. Tonight's Smackdown was pretty good. It was the go home show before Bad Blood tomorrow. I give it about a three out of five. You know what I mean? It wasn't too wild, but it wasn't boring either. The matches were pretty good, and I was very entertained. Mr. Bird, what you think about it?
SmackDown was okay tonight. I agree. I'll give it about a 2.8 out of 5.
I respect. I respect that. I can respect that. So, y'all already know what time it is. Y'all know how we open up these Friday night segments, man. We gotta give your boy Bird the floor, man. He got a little news for us tonight. Bird, give us that bird's eye view, baby. What's happening?
Yo, yo, yo. When y'all hear that, y'all know what time it is. It's the bird's eye view. Tonight we got two things that we want to talk about. One, I actually think it's going to be a game changer in the wrestling industry. We have the rising of the Hurt Syndicate at AEW. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I said it right. The Hurt Syndicate will now be in AEW. On top of that, rumors that I got sources, and my sources are pretty good, that Hobbs and Swerve will be members in the Hurt Syndicate. I think this is blockbuster. I really hope they pull the trigger on this, and of course Bobby Lashley. I really hope they pull the trigger on this. This to be groundbreaking for AEW. I really think they need this, and I really think this is a good way for MVP and the crew to end their careers. What do you think about this, Rock?
Man, you already know how I feel about it, man. You already know, bro. I've been fucking with Hurt Business since they were hurting people back in WWE, man. I feel like they got did wrong as far as a proper push. They literally them and Apollo Crews, which you think about that, the black people pretty much carried the main title and the main title, tag titles, and the Intercontinental title through the pandemic. The only other person that I could say did a lot for it as well was Drew McIntyre. But they through the pandemic they got did wrong in my opinion afterwards. As soon as it was over with, they kind of all got thrown to the side. So it's like I'm excited about it. I hope AEW does them right. I got a feeling they will because they don't want to drop the ball with them. They kind of like to do things as far as like shoving it to WWE. It's a few people they missed on, including Keith Lee. But other than that, man, I think they're gonna do right because like the Hurt Syndicate, especially if they put Hobbs and Swerve in there, bro, there's no reason why it shouldn't flourish. So I'm excited about it, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I really think this be something good. On the next topic, it's kind of a little bit on a sad note. For those who don't know, AJ Styles had returned tonight, but during his match with the one Carmelo Hayes, he injured his ankle again. He really just tonight he came back off of, I want to say, a 4-month hiatus when he injured his ankle. Last time he seen him was, I want to say, June, and it looks like he hurt himself again. I don't know if it's a work or not. The way it's looking, I don't think it is. But I just want to let everybody know who didn't see that AJ Styles did return tonight, but unfortunately he re-injured his ankle. What do you think about this, Rob?
There we go. Me personally, man, I think it may have been a work. As we know, they may have ran him being gone as like an injury, but technically he wasn't because he did a few matches in Japan. So I don't think he was really just injured then, unless he got injured during his Japan matches. But this injury right here, it's like how they played it afterwards that made me think it kind of questionable. Like, them viewing in with the doctors and having cameras on them and stuff. It's like it seems like a work. Now I'm not saying it is. It the way the angles look, like especially after he did the little knee drop move on Carmelo, that looked like it could possibly be hurt. But I'm not sure. We're gonna have to see. I hope he's not, man, because like I said, man, AJ Styles is phenomenal. We've been waiting on his return for a while, so I hope he ain't hurt, man. Best wishes to him.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Best wishes to him, man. Yeah, I hope it is a work, so we know that he's good. But if not, man, best wishes to him, and I hope he really gets a speedy recovery. Well, that concludes our version of Bird's Eye View this week. Tune in next week. When we pick topics out of the world wrestling world and we rant about them.
We appreciate that from your bird, man. Thank you for that word. That bird's eye view is always great to hear that, man. Now, man, let's go ahead and get into this show. Like I said, it was a pretty decent show. Go home show for Bad Blood. They open it up with, like we just talked about, with a returning AJ Styles. So now a returning AJ Styles. He's now a babyface, obviously. There was too many cheers for him. There's really not an angle for him to be heel right now, so it kind of made sense upon his return to get, the big pop that he did. You can tell he really missed it by looking at his eyes or whatnot, and how he was hyped up with the crowd. So during his promo, pretty much saying how much he missed everybody. He's glad to be back. Carmelo Hayes interrupted him, and they go on a back and forth insult thing. Carmelo called him a quitter. AJ Styles said you need to watch out with LA Knight. Carmelo not trying to hear it. He said if you were him, you'd be the U.S. champion, and he's like, no, if you were phenomenal, you'd be WWE champion. So needless to say, this led up to a match. If Carmelo Hayes wins this match, he gets a United States title match. During their little exchange, LA Knight came out and interrupted them and gave this stipulation. So if Carmelo wins, he gets the United States title shot. I don't know if there was a incentive or a prize for AJ Styles. I don't think it was. I just think he was just glad to be back and have a return match. But the match was actually good. It was actually great until the ending, where the ref had to stop the match because of the supposed injury. So I liked the match, man. What do you think about this match and everything that went around it, Bird?
Man, it was a great match until the incident that happened. Like we said earlier, we hope this is just a work. It was good to see AJ Styles back in the ring. Everybody that knows, I'm a very, very big AJ Styles fan. So I was excited to see him back, and it really kind of pissed me off when I see him get injured again, or whatever the case may be. But the match was good. Not including the incident that happened. It had potential to be match of the night, even though we didn't see the matches yet, the way it was going. So, like I said, the match was good, and let's hope everything turns out the way we think it will with AJ Styles.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, shouts out to the boy AJ Styles, man. We're gonna pray for him. Hopefully everything's all right. Like you said, man, I really hope it's a work too, because I've been waiting on AJ to come back too. He do his thing. He's always safe to work with. He always put on good matches. So, shout out to that boy, man. Hopefully he gets a speedy recovery. The next thing we had on the card, we had this match that has been brewing for about 2 or 3 weeks now. It was Chelsea Green versus Michin in a dumpster match. And me personally, I just thought this match was gonna be kind of but I'm telling y'all, this match was way better than I thought it was gonna be. Like, it was actually pretty action packed. Michin won, and the way she won was she put Chelsea Green through a table that was set up right on top of the dumpster with a power bomb, and it closed. Piper Niven, of course, got involved. Chelsea Green had on the outfit that actually had one of the trash sanitation shirts, and it said Chelsea on it. Y'all, Chelsea be putting that shit on every single week. She got something fly on, and she's actually great in the ring. I've actually watched a few of her indie matches. I think she had a match against Penta which made me go back and watch some more matches of her in the scene. Y'all, Chelsea can go. She's actually great in the ring, like way better than WWE even presents it. Like she does have a good spots and have good matches, but she's actually even better than they present. I think she should get a bigger push eventually. This match though, it was pretty good. The interference problem was kind of expected, but Mi Chen ended up pulling out the victory. What you think about this match, bro? Was it good, bad, better, or what's up?
Again, with Mi Chen, she did win. Shout out to her. I'm not gonna do it this week. I'm not. The match was better than I expected. I really thought this match was gonna be like blah. It wasn't. I actually paid attention the whole match. Chelsea Green, she really is. She's coming. If she's not there already, the way she does her character, she plays her character real well, and I don't even think she's playing the character. I think that's really her. That she's doing what she's doing. The way she's just fluid, the way she is in the ring, even if she's not wrestling, promos, even the little spots backstage here and there, whatever that she's doing, it's like she's taking every advantage of it, and she's knocking it out the park, in my opinion. So shout out to Chelsea Green, even though she did lose the match. And just for example, like in the backstage, the spot she had backstage when everybody was saying she smells, even her just not saying nothing, just like little stuff like that is would get you far, in my opinion. But the match was better than what I expected. So shout out to Mi Chen for winning. That's all I'm gonna say about Mi Chen, and I'm gonna leave it like that.
Yeah, man. I mean, at least he's full face now and not doing heel stuff on NXT. So, Mi Chen actually, like I said, I like her as a wrestler. She's actually just doing anything that they tell her to do, pretty much. So, I mean, I don't really fault her. They don't have anything for her, really. She's just getting thrown to random beefs. She's just doing the best she can. So, I mean, that is what it is. She'll be all right, though. Eventually, at least, I think so. But like you said, the thing with Chelsea Green, she is very, very over as far as her character. And like you say, even that stuff that she did backstage, as far as the, smelling and whatnot, it's the detail that she put. Like when she got into that dumpster, I know they didn't have no regular trash. They probably had food that they just threw in there that they already had backstage or something. But she put it all in her hair, all on her face, on her clothes, and everything. Bro, that shit was dope.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
That shit was gold, bro. Like she did a thing with that, bro. Like, and like you said, her being backstage and everybody acting like they smell from Pretty Deadly. Think about it, her presence doing this little thing afterward backstage gave a few people TV time who we probably wouldn't have saw tonight. Pretty Deadly, Del Fantasma, who else was it? Somebody else that passed by right after that.
A-Town Down Under.
Yes, A-Town Down Under. Hey, oh my God, bro. Grayson Waller is funny. He said her exact phrase the exact way she said it. He said, "No, mate, that's Chelsea Green." Bro, I was fucking crying laughing when he said that.
Oh yeah, so, I was crying when I said that. Heard that too. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Oh, my mama, bro, like I said, bro, they do really do their thing. Chelsea Green is really somebody who they should put something behind, like really give her a good push. I mean, she always got TV time, so I mean, she's always gonna have TV time, and shout out to her. I think she's doing great. I think she's gonna stay great too. So, all right, after that, the next thing we had Bianca Belair and Jade. They were talking to Naomi backstage. And they were talking about how all three of them are going to host. Me personally, I think all three of them should just go ahead and be a faction. Like, just go ahead and do it. They be called three black women, Black Power, Thundercats. I don't know. I don't care. Put them all together. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't see why y'all separate them at this point. They always in each other's segment. They always talk to each other. So they might as well, right? So, during the segment, while they were talking or whatnot, having a good time, reminiscing about stuff, They started doing the A-Town stump because they're gonna be in A-Town in Atlanta for Bad Blood tomorrow, which is Jade's hometown. They started doing the A-Town stump. And Bailey came up trying to do it too. And y'all know Bianca and Bailey have history as far as what she was doing, what Bailey was doing with her group beforehand, and they Bianca was not feeling it at all. She literally stopped. Damage Control, by the way, that was the name of the group. Bianca was not feeling it at all. She immediately thought, she said, All right, we'll see you later," and bounce. So yeah, she pretty much Bianca was pretty much not Bianca. Bailey was pretty much telling Naomi, "Hey, if I win, you're gonna be first at the title. I guarantee that." So it was pretty okay to see them on screen together. Naomi has never done right, in my opinion, ever for WWE, but hopefully it turns around. What you think about this segment and all three of them hosting Bad Blood, Bird?
I think it's good. I think they struck gold with that. I mean, to be honest, if you think about it, who else could you really have hosting? You know, right now, they did good by having those three hosts. And as far as like when Bailey came, I like how they have that feud, you know, but still not closed. It's still open wound. I like that how WWE reminds us, you know, hey, even though this is long ago, they still have a feud. You know, don't forget. You know, I like when they do things like that. But I love the whole thing, the whole segment. I'm glad that they're hosting. Naomi, they could definitely treat her better, you know, but hopefully this is a stepping stone. So we'll have to see what happens.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, we're just gonna see what happens with that, and we're excited to see them host Bad Blood tomorrow. So next thing we had Bailey call out Naomi, and they had the little promo about the championship match tomorrow. Y'all already know how I feel about Nia. Oh, I said call out Naomi. She called out Nia Jax. Y'all already know how I feel about Nia Jax. I think she is the best one there. I ain't gonna say the best wrestler there, but I think her presence is great. I think she's beautiful. I think it took too long for them to actually pull the trigger on her, but I'm glad they actually have now, and she is killing it in my opinion. Like I said, I feel like she's being a dominant champion, and there's not too many dominant heel women who've been champions the last few years. Well, not, I don't think so. At least not as dominant as Nia Jax has been. So I'm glad to see it. This promo was okay at best. Bailey is just not good on the mic. I mean, she don't say anything bad, but she just don't really just get your attention like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't care for seeing her on the mic at all. But like she does a thing in the ring though. You know what I mean? And even scenes backstage, she does okay. Then when she's live on the mic, I just don't like it at all. But this promo was alright. Like I said, it was just for tomorrow. And afterwards, Nia and Bailey got into a little scuffle. She hit Nia with the briefcase a couple times. Tiffany picked the briefcase up and was looking at Nia, and you know, it's kind of like she was thinking about cashing in, but she didn't have to do it, even though the crowd was chanting "cash in, cash in." You know what I mean? So it was a pretty dope little segment. You think she's gonna actually cash it in on the Bird?
Yes, I really do. When I don't know. I really don't know. She do has until WrestleMania. And the thing I love about the Money in the Bank briefcase, just think about it. It's like it's a story. It's an open story. So you can. It doesn't matter who the champion is. You know they can plug them into anything. And what's another good thing about it? They can choose any championship. That's another good thing. So you can have a story. You can have her go to NXT. You know, like I think Charlotte Flair did that, or if I'm not mistaken. But you know that's the beauty of the Money in the Bank. But I think she's gonna cash in. Hopefully, I would say somewhere around Royal Rumble or something. So it'll be soon. It'll be sooner than later.
Okay. So you think it's gonna be soon? Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Really, she got longer than WrestleMania. She got all the way until the next Money in the Bank for the ladder match. Like, she literally can cash it in like the day before or the day of.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, it's
I
a
thought she
1 year
only had it
contract.
until rest.
It's a
Oh,
1 year
until day of.
contract.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so she can literally like the night of the Money in the Bank match, she can literally cash it in. Like they can mess around and have some type of scenario where she kept it the whole time. She got injured or something, left for like a month before Money in the Bank. Uh, come in, the person who won that night can cash in and win, and then she can come out of nowhere with hers. You know what I mean? It can literally be something like that. I would run something like that because it'd be like in suspense. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she got a whole year. She got a whole year to do so, and I think it's pretty dope. That concept. Who you think she should cash in? Should it be Naomi, or should she surprise people and cash it in on the Raw Women's Champion?
To me, I love surprises, so I'm gonna say the NXT Championship because wouldn't
Eh,
nobody see it coming. Just somebody would see it coming to be surprised, or go like you said, she can be the first one that keep it all the way until the next Money in the Bank, and right after the next following winner of Money in the Bank, they can cash it in that night, and then she can cash it in on that person. I mean, something like that. Either one, I'll be fine with it. But I think they should really make sure whatever they do with it, that they don't drop the ball. Tiffany Stratton is really growing on me. It took a lot, but she's growing on me real tough. So I don't want to see them drop the ball with her or put her flame out, because right now she's really cooking.
yeah, bro, she real dope, bro. I like her a lot, man. She doing everything. What's up, MTG Gaming? I see you, MTG comment on there. But yeah, uh, yeah, they doing her thing with her, man. She's doing everything that she can. I really like her a lot. She's there's not much that she's done wrong. She's literally like probably the best athlete out there right now as far as just athleticism in the women's division. Uh, I so Naomi and her had a match afterward. Naomi and Tiffany Stratton. It was a good match. I really liked the match. It was back and forth. She showed her athleticism and everything. I don't like how she lost. It was basically just a reverse roll up. And afterwards, she acted like she was just drained and dead tired afterwards. Like, oh my God. Like she was hurt. Like she got hit with a F5 or something. You know what I mean? It's a little too much acting afterwards. But yeah. What you think about that match, Bird? Oh, MTG Game, what's up? He just joined us. What's up,
What up, bro?
MTG?
Everything's good, man.
What's
Enjoy
going
the
on?
really great SmackDown tonight. Really great.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. But yeah, Bird, what you think about the match?
match was good. The match was good. It served its purpose. Yeah. Tiffany Stratton is like I said, is good. She's growing on me. It took a while because I always thought she was a Mandy Rose replica, but now I see she's into her own. She's good. Naomi, she's good. Man, they need to. She'll get better. I think things will get better with Naomi. To be honest, the match was good. The match was good. It was better than what I thought. I thought it was going to be like a one-sided thing, but it had a little suspense in there. I was satisfied with what it did. It did what it was supposed to do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. MTG, we are currently talking about the Tiffany Stratton and Naomi match and everything around it with Nia Jackson and everything. What you think about this match? Did you watch that match?
Yes, I did. It was a really great match, and I love me some Tiffy time, and I also love me some Naomi. I like all the Florida wrestlers because I usually root for all the Florida wrestlers, so I'm happy to see her win, and hopefully she gets a push sometimes in the near future. But I think Tiffany will get it first before she does.
I feel you. I feel you. It's kind of up in the air right now. Technically, Tiffany is getting her push right now. We're having a briefcase, so she's doing her thing. They're really behind her. Hopefully they stop punishing Naomi. I don't see what's the point of having her. I mean, she won tonight, true, but on a regular basis, I think Tiffany had beaten her twice or something like that. Oh no, she eliminated her
Mhm.
from the elimination chamber last year, and then she beat her in a 1-on-1 match. So yeah, it's kind of like she's been punished too hard for how she left that the first time, and I'm pretty sure she came back not just for the money, but Jimmy's there, and it kind of probably easier for them to be on the same
And
show.
yeah, and WWE is her home. Yeah, she did really good in Impact. She actually did really good there, and she was actually getting a better push in TNA. If you watch her Knockouts title run, it was actually better than her SmackDown Women's Champion run back in 2017. It was cool that she won it in her hometown at WrestleMania 33, but they didn't really give her that much like meaning to her title reign around that time. I mean, the victory was great. I mean, that's the greatest victory of her career. But if you watch her TNA Impact knockouts, where she had banger matches after banger matches after banger matches, and like a friend of mine was telling me that he said that he wished that Naomi stayed in TNA rather than going back to WWE because he felt that the outcome of her getting pushed would be better in TNA than WWE, which is kind of true. But at the end of the day, WWE is her home. She loves the WWE, and her husband's there. So yeah, she's all WWE at the end of the day.
Yeah, I totally agree. What you about to say, Bird?
Uh, I was just gonna say, yeah, her run that was the cherry on top for her when she won it at WrestleMania in her hometown. Like, I mean, yeah, a lot of people
Yep.
can't even, first of all, can't even say that they won the belt at WrestleMania at main event. To put the icing on the cake, it was in your hometown.
Yes,
It's no
sir.
excuse for them. It's no excuse for them for her to have that type of run. But in my eyes, that's what they gave her. It was like, okay, well, that's your shine. In my opinion. But I agree with you though. Her run back then could have definitely been better. And I don't watch too much TNA, but when she was over there, she really was. She did what she was supposed to do. Just like uh, I forgot her name. So scratch that. But yeah, she did what she was supposed to do in TNA, and her run was better.
Trinity. That
Yeah,
was her name in
Trinity.
TNA.
Yeah,
Trinity.
yeah. Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey,
And
I told it.
if she's
I
gonna,
told.
if she, let me say this one last thing. Sorry to cut you off, Rod.
You
Um,
good?
if I go to WrestleMania Access, she's one of the first wrestlers I would want to meet at Access because sometimes they do meet and greets there, and she's one of the wrestling choices that I would want to meet. Her and Rey Mysterio.
Shit, it'd be her and Nia Jax to me. But yeah, I feel you. I feel you definitely, man. Her TNA one was way better than her WWE run. Actually, TNA, this is my opinion, not as far as their wrestling or their wrestlers' ability, but as far as like ticket sales and like their attendance and what I mean viewership, they were actually kind of down a little bit in a rut before they signed Naomi. And when they signed Naomi, it's kind of like it kind of gave them more life again. Like TNA caught like a second
Yep.
wind when they signed her. And they've been riding that wave ever since. Like they've been going up and up and up. And it literally started from when they signed Naomi. You know what I mean? And without Naomi, we wouldn't know like I mean Jordan Grace would still be wrestling and some of the people over there, but we wouldn't know them as much as we did now if they hadn't signed Trinity. So shout out to her because she really, really helped elevate them. She did everything she could, and
Yep.
she did, like I said, that was a better run. They actually appreciate her, but we know why she came back. Like you said, that is her home, and we both know Jimmy is there. Speaking of which, he need to come back
Yeah.
another week without Jimmy.
Because you've been
Man, look,
asking for that for the past few weeks, Rod.
he's coming, man. Just make sure you tune in the next 1 or 2 PLEs. Might be
I
coming back
swear,
before then,
I
but
swear to God,
tune
if
in.
we don't see him in Bad Blood, I'm riding to Atlanta that night and figuring
Oh
out
no,
what.
Bad Blood is gonna be something special, man. Not to cut you off, but it's gonna be something special. and I can
If
guarantee you, it's not gonna be Jimmy that we gonna see.
it's probably. Oh, by the way, okay, cool. We're gonna announce this too, kind of. I meant to say this in Barry with a word, but I forgot. But The Rock, if y'all follow our page, we did post on our Instagram page as well. The Rock has confirmed that he's going to be in Atlanta for a football game the same night as Bad Blood. So y'all might want to tune in to that. We
Yeah,
might
I'm
get the
going
definitely.
Rock
to.
Might
there.
as well say that that's who's gonna come. Him, and somebody else is gonna come. But I was gonna not say anything, but that's who's gonna come.
I ain't gonna,
And
I ain't gonna announce the second person because I think I know who the second person is gonna be. But we're gonna let that marinate and see what happens with that. But like I said, bro, I'm getting pissed that we're not seeing Jimmy. Anyways, that's behind us right now. We're gonna go to the next thing. But yeah, Naomi. Shout out to her. She got the win tonight, and we appreciate everything that she does. Also, we appreciate Tiffany. It was a great match. Cool. So next thing we had, man, we had we're about to start the triple threat tag team ladder match for the tag team titles. This match consists of the Street Profits, the Bloodline, of course, and DIY. Now, before the match, Jacob, this is what not everybody feared, but this should be what WWE feared. They let Jacob Fatu cut a promo. Y'all, he immediately proved on this one little promo, talking for 30 seconds, that he is the absolute best mic person out of all of them, even better than Solo. In this little clip, I've already seen him in MLW and OVW and all that stuff, whatnot, cutting promos. He is a monster on the mic. Y'all, Jacob Fatu go crazy on the mic. Tonight, he literally proves in 30 seconds that he is better than any other Bloodline member, except the original Bloodline members. You know, they decent on the mic, all of them. But he proved that he's better than Solo, of course, Tonga, and Tonga Lua and Tama Tonga. He's better than all of them on the mic immediately, just from this cutscene. So, I don't know if they want to keep doing that. Unless they got plans for him to break off from them, they don't want to keep giving Jacob the mic and not having Solo get no shine. But like I said, this match to me, it was a great match. I really loved it. It wasn't the ending that I wanted. The Bloodline retained their titles, but it was an action-packed match. DIY got their shine in. Montez Ford and the Street Profits were amazing. Like always, the ending wasn't a bad ending. It wasn't at all. It was actually a smart way to end it, and I just didn't want it to end like that. I wanted Street Profits to win bad.
Me neither. So did I. I
They
agree with
so
you
much
100%.
momentum. Man, they had so much momentum. Even B-Fab was helping out. You know what I mean? I really thought they were gonna win, but they didn't. Shout out to the Bloodline. It makes sense for them to keep the titles. So it is what it is. What do you think about the match and everything, MTG?
Man, I was entertained every minute of that match. That match was awesome. And I was hoping that either the Street Profits or DIY would have won. Either one of them. But I wanted Street Profits to win the most because the Street Profits haven't had tag team goals since 2021. And that's sad. And that's
crazy.
It kind of sucks. Yeah, I know. It is crazy. That's why I didn't agree with them pairing up the Raw tag team titles and SmackDown tag team titles at the time when they paired it up with the Usos. I get why they did it, and it kind of made sense. I kind of wish they never did that, and they didn't really necessarily need it to do that. It just sucks that the Street Profits haven't had gold on their waists for the past 3 years, and I really wanted to see them win. And they put both Tonga and Tama through a table. They had a power bomb Tonga, and and Montez did the frog splash on Tama Tonga through a table. This match was awesome.
Yes, sir. It absolutely was, man. I agree with you 100%, man. I really thought they were going to win. In my opinion, I'm going to turn the bird after this. I kind of think they should go to Raw because they will help that the Street Profits. They should go to Raw. They will help that tag division a lot because they got tag teams over there, but they don't really use them like they should. I think they give a fresh breath to them, and they would absolutely should be the front runners to win the World Tag Team titles over there on Raw. It's just my opinion. Bird, what you think
I
about the
agree.
match?
First, I'm gonna chime in on your take you just had. I'm gonna agree. I'm gonna disagree with you. Just be on what you just said. Raw doesn't use their tag teams right. So I wouldn't want them to go over to Raw. They don't get used. They get used on SmackDown. They just don't win the belt. They just ain't won the belt yet. So I would rather have them do that than go to Raw and get lost in the shuffle and then never get utilized or utilized wrong or something like that. Because you just said Raw have tag teams, but they just don't use them right. So I wouldn't want them to go over there. This is my opinion. So, but the match, banging match. I was going for the Street Profits as well. And honestly, anybody but DIY could have won. I didn't want DIY to win the belt again. They little tag run they had. I wasn't entertained. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I just wasn't entertained.
Because it only lasted for a week.
I mean, still. Look, Kane. Here's the problem: Kane had the belt for 24 hours, and people remember that more than they remember DIY having it for a week. But anyway, the match.
Oh wow,
that's crazy work. That's crazy work.
I'm just saying. People remember that first blood match, and that stuff was Stone Cold. But anyway, not to get off subject. The match was good. I wanted Street Profit to win, but they didn't. But at least they're getting utilized. I don't want them to go to Raw and get lost, or they get a real bad storyline. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of agree, but like what I'm saying is like they would have no choice but to push them hard because they do have tag teams over there. But now one of their tag teams are Street Profits. By far, they don't have a tag team that are touching the Street Profits. I'm not talking about disability. I'm talking about ability to wrestle, marketing, being together for a while. Everything that goes to a tag team, nobody over there on Raw is close to the Street Profits.
Not on SmackDown either. So what's the problem?
I mean, on SmackDown, they got tag teams who are tagging. You know what I mean? Raw, they got tag team, but they're all in faction. You feel what I'm saying? American Made. They got American Made. They got Alpha Academy. They got Judgment Day, huh?
Final Testament.
Right. They all in factions. So it's like, who you going, you know what I mean? You need a tag team. Technically, Judgment Day not a tag team. They're just two niggas that know each other for a long time.
Yeah, now that you're breaking it down like that, now I know what you mean now.
Right. That's why it's more entertaining with the SmackDown tag team people because they're tag teams. Even the Bloodline, Tonga and the Tonga brothers have been tag teams for years, way before they got to WWE. So they're, what I mean? They're actually tag team people. So it just made sense for them to be tag team champions. But like I said, they're on SmackDown. So for now, like I said, they're being used, but it's not to their full potential. They're not going to win titles over there. I don't feel like they are. Tonight would have been the best night. I want to get y'all opinions on a question: who is the biggest ego? Ethan Page, Rocket Man, Gunther. You got a lot of options in that question, brother. I'm gonna answer that later.
I'll answer that too.
And what's up, Daniel? Good to see you, brother. Miss you too. But yeah, man. I don't think they're being utilized enough. I think they're head and shoulders above any other tag team, literally in the whole WWE. I don't think there's a tag team, not faction, but just a tag team. There's no tag team better than them, and especially with Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, even them having separate. If they both put on singles runs, they would have good single runs. Even Angelo, I feel like he would because
I was gonna say Angelo he'll be a work in progress, but I definitely see Montez Ford probably even having
I agree.
I think Angelo will be good because if you pay attention, Angelo talks on the mic. Angelo has great move sets to be big. The spinning body splash that he does, he go over trucking people. He can do flips and everything. Literally, if he went for a mid card title and Montez went for the WWE or World title, I think that would work. You know what I mean? They ain't got to break up to do so. They can still literally do like the judgment, like New Day, or even you know what I mean, Bloodline stuff. Like they can be together while they're doing their thing. You know what I mean? Still supporting each other while they're doing it. They don't have to break up. That's why I think if they went on single runs, they can still be a tag team doing that. So it wouldn't hurt them, especially Angelo. You know what I mean? You still got your bro right there. Y'all doing your thing. By the way, I've heard and I want to confirm this. I haven't seen the full interview, but Bianca did have an interview. I forgot who we were with. I gotta get that source again, but they did ask her about Montez having the singles push, and she was like he was ready, but he don't want them to do Angelo Dawkins wrong, like not push him, not have anything for him, or even like not even have him do what I just said, like go for a mid card while he goes on single run. Like he don't want Angelo to get lost in the shuffle at all. That's why he hasn't pushed the issue on him to have his own single run. But as far as ability and him knowing he can do it, he's ready himself. But he ain't gonna leave Angelo in the dark like that. And I can respect that, bro. I respect it a lot. But yeah. What else y'all think about these Street Profits, the whole triple threat match and everything that transpired? NTG. Oh, Bird, go ahead.
I'll let Bird go first.
Oh, I wasn't going to say too much. Just saying, I agree. The Street Profits, are clearly cut one of the best tag teams, the best tag team. But I think they'll get they'll get what they need pretty soon. So. All three tag teams are good. I'm glad DIY didn't win. I really wasn't feeling them. So, but yeah.
Okay, NTG.
I mean, I kind of agree. On everything that you said. I don't want the Street Profits to break up, and like you said, I don't want Angelo Dawkins to be the Marty Jannetty of the tag team. And while Montez goes on to have a great singles career. Yeah, I hope they do it like New Day. Never break up, but they still win the singles titles. Just like how New Day did. So, yeah, I hope they do that. And they're probably the second best tag team behind the Usos for the past few years.
And New Day. To be technical about it. But yeah.
Yeah, but I like Street Profits more than New Day.
I can agree on that. I feel like New Day has, they've had more success and more consistent. But I personally do like Street Profits more than I did the New Day. I didn't like the New Day. I just like the Street Profits more.
Yeah,
so I can agree. Yeah, I can agree with that, MTG. I can agree with that. But hey y'all, that was tonight's show, man. That was everything that happened on Smackdown. So we're gonna wrap up this show. We really appreciate y'all for joining us, y'all. Keep on watching these Friday night Fight or Flight Smackdown reviews. Tomorrow we will be doing a review on Bad Blood afterwards. Of course, on Monday we got the we got the Get Busy review for Raw. Then Tuesday we got the Get Litty review for NXT.
Fire Luther.
I'm sorry, y'all. That's JR, man. JR, we run into him on the indie scenes a lot. He is a troll. I can't stand him, but he is funny. I tell you that. It's hard to stay in character around him. But yeah, fuck JR. But yeah, man. And to answer my brother's question, by far,
I was just about to remind you about that. He said that who has the biggest egos between Ethan Page, CM Punk, something like that.
Okay, MJF. As far as the character, at least. The character MJF's ego is way above everybody else. Because of he actually does things to lean into other people's characters and then tear them down at the same time.
Yep.
So, for
Gunther
real,
too. I would Gunther. He
Gunther
comes
don't
off.
Gunther don't lean into my character. He just tear them down.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Tear the ass down. You know, so that's
God, see,
I'll never
MJF,
forget what he. I'll never
yeah.
forget what he said to a 9-year. I'll never forget what he said to a 11-year-old girl one time. 11-year girl was like, "You bought that scarf for $10," and he said, "Oh yeah, oh yeah. If your dad had spent $10 for a condom, he'd be much happier. Trust me."
Oh God,
man.
bro. On one show, he threw a drink at a kid, and it was not planned. He just did it. It literally, they had to talk
Yeah,
about it at the press conference. It was not planned. MJF just threw a drink at the kid, literally. MJF ego is definitely top tier. It's top tier above them. So yeah, my boy. Who y'all think out of that group that they just asked a question for?
Then we can all agree
I would
on
agree.
MJF.
Yeah, MJF. But if you want to talk about outside of kayfabe, outside of character, every wrestler has a freaking ego. Everybody wants to be at the top. Everybody bitches to creative about being the world champion or being this champion. Why I should work with this guy, why I shouldn't work with this guy. Everybody has egos in the wrestling business. And if you want to say biggest ego of all time, it would probably be Hulk Hogan. Even though I'm a fan of Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not.
not a fan of Hulk Hogan.
Fuck Hulk
So,
Hogan.
yeah.
Fuck him.
Can I ask
But yeah,
why?
Bird, fuck Hulk Hogan. But Bird, who you think?
We here on the FCW podcast don't really talk about Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
All right.
He
Yeah,
cool to
I
mention
understand. I
every
understand.
yeah, he cool to mention every now and then, but we don't give him too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
Boss
that's why I'm
man came out the
trying.
woodwork.
That's why I'm trying to. Hey, Bird, what you think?
I asked the same question to Boss Man and Bonafide on Tuesday, and they said Roxanne. Oh,
Yeah, they did. They did say
okay.
Roxanne.
I would say MJF. I would say MJF, but everybody else is up and coming and rising. Gunther, he's really growing. I mean, I didn't even Walter. I didn't
Yeah.
too much care for him at first, but then he really even before he had the championship, he was doing that. So the way his character is, the championship is really just like a prop. He really don't need. To me, he don't need it because he the same character. It ain't really. I guess because he never been world champion. All this, but he don't need it. He was already doing this before he had that title.
I think, man, they had a crazy stat up for him one time, bro. He's literally won 85%. No. Since he's been in the WWE, he's been a champion for I think 80% of his time in WWE. That includes him being the NXT UK champion, Intercontinental champion, and now world champion. He literally don't lose. Like he's lost 4 or 5 matches his whole time being there, and I think that includes tag matches. He don't be losing. So yeah, but yeah, I agree with you said, Bird. Gunther does have an ego to it, and that he is someone who did have to grow on me as well. But once he do grow on you, it sticks. It sticks, man. He's contagious. So shout out to him. And I know they said Roxanne because they was on Tuesday and they watched Roxanne every single Tuesday. So they get a little more feel for her than we regularly would. And that's not no offense to her. By the way, we met Roxanne at WrestleMania this past year. We took a picture with her too. So shout out to her, man.
Nice. That's cool. You took a picture of Roxanne Perez.
Yep, and that's when she just had won the title like a few weeks before then. So yeah, shout out to her, man. She's a great person. But But yeah, man, like I said, bro, that's what we have for tonight. Like I said, I mentioned all the shows. I think Wednesday we're gonna switch it up. On Wednesday, we're still gonna do an AEW review. I'm just not sure exactly what it's gonna be called. It's gonna be called something else. Bonafide is gonna start hosting that show, so we're gonna wait to see what's up with that show. Of course, Thursdays, y'all know we got our boy MTG Gaming. We got Wicked Princess, and then we got Famous V gonna be in there for the lockup lounge. Y'all continue to watch us, continue to support us. We appreciate everything y'all do for us, man. Y'all stay tuned. We got plenty of content. Hey, just like a condom that you use twice, you ain't fucking with us. But yeah, y'all stay tuned, man. Appreciate you. Bird, MTG, y'all got anything else y'all want to say?
Nope. I just want to give SmackDown a 5 out of 5 tonight. It was really good. And
oh wow!
See y'all on the next show. See y'all on Thursday night in the lockup lounge. Take it away, Bird.
Yeah, I want to give SmackDown probably 3.84 stars tonight. It was a good show.
Really?
And just thank everybody for joining in. Every week, the show wouldn't be nothing without you guys. We got to make sure we let you know that there's no fight or flight without you guys. So thank you for tuning in, and hopefully we do a good enough job. You guys can tune in every week.
Yes, sir.
The show is nothing without us. The show is nothing without us. We are the best there is, the best there was, the best that. Hold on, let me stop. That's somebody else.
I like Shawn Michaels.
I gotta think about catchphrase. That's the bottom line, because they ain't it either, man. It's something. I'm gonna think of it and get back to y'all.
This is the FTW podcast. We out.
We out.
Oh, I got it. Fuck off, man. That's the slogan. Fuck.